Hello, welcome. So it is Stardew Sunday, a good opportunity for you to come chill with me, play some games with me. Well, play Stardew with me, not some games. I don't have many games at the moment because my laptop is nicknamed the crap top for a reason. And also, as you'll be able to tell by the fact that that blunder just now is left in, I barely edit these at all. I basically add the intro graphics and the outro graphics, and that is it. So it's a nice opportunity for me to have a break from editing, although I have a feeling a few of you might be thinking to yourselves, well, hold on a minute, you missed 3 days this week. Yes, I did. Listen, it's been a busy week. It has, but we'll get into all that. You can listen to me talk about my week, you can comment about your week, and I always read them, even if I don't reply to them. By the way, I will say I always read them. I'm just terrible at remembering to reply. But yeah, if that sounds like something you'd be into that today, then do stick around and enjoy. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Right then. So we are starting a brand new day. I try and always make it so that we start on a new day. I do apologise if you can hear my fan going off in the background, by the way. It's so hot at the moment in the UK. I am melting. And I recently started a new medication, which I found out this week makes you very intolerant to heat at all. I have been on the struggle bus. But don't feel sorry for me. The medication is actually helping for what it needs to. It's just got some funny side effects, let's say that. Anyway, what's this letter say? Dear Void, have you settled into your new life yet? I can't believe you're all grown up now. Time sure flies. Now that you're gone, I have all this extra money laying around, so I included a little gift. Love, Dad. 500 gold? Yes, please and thank you. That's the kind of letters I would like in my letterbox in real life. Dear Void, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 AM and 2 PM if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt, Mayor Lewis. I swear last week I did the egg hunt. Or was that on my personal playthroughs? So I have a playthrough, obviously, that I record for you guys that I started fresh. And then I have also my own playthrough that obviously I've had for like quite a while. But I wanted to start a fresh one for you guys, so maybe that was what it was. That said tomorrow, didn't it? Okay. I'm sure I'll forget. I just wait for the little pop-up in the corner that tells me that something's going down and that I need to attend it. Obviously, you don't have to. Sometimes you can get, like, things from doing the hunts and doing the different festivals. Like at the start, I never bother with the, is it the spring dance or something like that festival? I never bother going to that because no one ever wants to dance with me because I always forget to try and build relationships with people. I'm terrible. Right. So let's just get rid of the watering can because otherwise we'll be walking along basically trying to water every last thing we see. We'll pet the chickens. There's Robin working on our silo. Good-o, good-o. That's what I like to see. And then once we've got the silo, we can do a little bit of tidying up around this place because to be fair, it does look a bit of a shite hole, doesn't it, really? I'm putting this flipping hoe away because I keep digging the ground. It's like when you have the fishing rod out and it's constantly like trying to reel out for no reason. It drives me nuts. What am I even doing up here? I don't want to be up here, do I? So, one of you in the comments of one of the last playthroughs said that I could give Mayor Lewis's pants to Hayley. And now I really want to do that. I really want to see what the reaction would be. I dislike Hayley massively. I'm not going to lie to you. She is not my favourite at all. But what we need to do in that case, we need to actually bother to try and make friends with Marnie. And I can't remember what she likes. Ooh, let's have a dig in the bin. Go on then. Have a little dig in the bin. see what we can find, and then we'll make our way round to Marnie, and hopefully by that point we'll have found something we can give her. If not, I'm almost certain she's quite happy for like anything to do with like the animals, so eggs, things like that. So we'll just chuck her an egg, I suppose. It's so warm at the moment. I am absolutely roasting. Right. I know obviously people have probably seen this said 1,000 times on socials and whatnot this week because it's all that us Brits can talk about at the minute, but I'm telling you now, our heat waves are disgusting. They are foul. We're in a very wet country, so you imagine we've got 30-degree weather today, and most of the atmosphere is just wet. The air feels thick. It is disgusting. And I don't cope in the heat anyway. And then add on top of that this new medication. Oh, give over, Mayor Lewis. You should be happy. I think your rubbish is, good enough for me to dig in. Besides, I'm going to get my revenge on him for telling me off by giving his pants to as many town people as I can, because you can regenerate the undies, You don't just have to have to get them from Marnie's. You can make them... Oh, how was it that you make them? There's one way of making them where you put stairs in one of the chests, I think. But it has to be like the stone staircases. I'm not sure if that's still a thing. I know that used to be. We'll see. See, now, if I was to try and talk to him now, though, after he's just told me I'm yucky. Look, Sam's trying to do a kickflip, but he's just told me I'm yucky for digging in the bin. I mean, how rude. Mind your business, Sam. I'm busy. Right then. Let's go give Marnie maybe a flower. Maybe she might like a flower. I don't want to give her my eggs. They make me money. Now she says it looks nice. It's something. Right, one of my cats is scratching on something. What are you doing? They're being so naughty. But there's not much difference there from normal, to be honest. Right. Ha! She's there. Good. Because I would like some things. The raspberries haven't popped up yet, which is annoying me a little bit, to be honest. I would like to pick them. Not seeing anything on there today that would be worth spending on. Obviously the iridium bar is mighty tempting, but I don't have enough for it anyway, so tough. Basically. Let's go down here. So yeah, like I said before, my posts have been a little bit more sporadic this week just because I've had like some important appointments that I've had to do. So it means that my time has been taken up, and then add in that obviously starting a new medication and then being completely roasted and toasted. I've not really had much motivation, which sounds bad, I know, but I mean, it's one of them, isn't it, really? Sometimes life takes over. Talking about the heat, I have a drink here that I am actually going to open because I haven't opened it yet. Ooh. There we go. You know when you just need something like fizzy from the fridge? Water won't cut it. That's how I am at the moment. Especially when I'm talking a lot. I find like my mouth gets so dry. So I need something fizzy. Wow. The farm really is a mess. Right, let's clean some of this up because I keep saying we'll clean some of it up and then I don't do it. And then I complain that it's really hard to walk through. So let's clean some stuff up. I'm going to try and not cut any of the grass though, because we'll save that for when we have the silo. So we'll just make a little bit of room, and then that means we can... Oh, I say try not to cut the grass. What did I just go and do? I've noticed that the scythe doesn't automatically cut the grass most of the time. And then randomly, all of a sudden, you'll just automatically pick the scythe. I feel like it must be something to do with the fibre and not necessarily necessarily the grass. There we go. We're making his way. Try and get some of these flipping seeds as well, because they are a pain in the butt. 1 minute it's like, oh, I've got a nice space, and the next one, oh, it's a tree. Where did that come from? So we'll get rid of some of these. I really want to get the community centre done as well, like as quickly as possible, but I don't know how people speedrun that. I do not get it. I'm not sure. It doesn't make sense to me. Come on now, tree. Down you go. That's something we could do. Upgrade the axe. That definitely helps with speeding things along a bit, especially when you try to tidy up. In fact, do I have enough iron to make the things that I'll need to do that with? I think I do. We'll have a look. But yeah, I'm hoping soon to upgrade the crap top. I feel like the opportunity might come available soon. No, I don't have... Wait, what was that again? I didn't actually properly look then. Yeah, I feel like I might have the opportunity soon to upgrade the crap top. And then I can actually get some other games and like perhaps do some actual like just live streamings where we can just chill, you know, play some games and yeah, chit chat in real time instead of me being a weirdo talking to myself. Obviously, I'll still do the Stardew Sundays. We didn't give the cat water. Okay, I am a monster. I do apologise, kitty. What do I need again to get that seed up? Is it the axe? Yes. Dump that in there as well. What are you doing? 1 second. Hold that thought. One of the aliens was scratching at the door. The door was flipping open. Scratching at the door because they wanted to go out. Honestly, sometimes I'm concerned by the apparent lack of brain cells. These animals of mine. Bless them. Do you know what? I thought to myself just a second ago. I've got the windows open, obviously, like I say, because it's hot as hell. And my desk is right next to my window. There's probably people jaunting past on the way back from the pub, wondering what the hell I'm like chopsing on about. Probably think I'm talking to myself, but I kind of am, I suppose. Right? What did I come down here for? Why am I down here? I wanted to go to the mines. Oh, do I have the energy for the mines though? Maybe not. Right, what I'll do, here's a plan, I'm going to grab some bread. Bread's the cheaper, yes. Grab some bread for the mines. Also, grab a beer. And then we'll go and give that to his fancy man over there that we're trying to evilly seduce as part of the first to join the cult of void. Yes, it is for you, aren't you lucky? It's just that nice. Fresh air of this valley is good for the body and mind. If you say so, mate. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. Quick stroll outdoors knackers me out. But there we are. Right. Do I go to the mines? I feel like it's too late in the day. Maybe just go back, sleep. Yeah, go back and sleep. And then, go to the mines first thing. Because I want to get some iron to upgrade the axe. I feel like that's a good idea. There we go. Right. Also, by the way, has anybody else found that at the moment, because the heat's up, I suppose this kind of only counts for the UK, because I don't know if anywhere else is like experiencing a lot of high temperatures at the moment. My house is smothered in spiders, little teeny tiny spiders. Now I'm not complaining because they don't bother me at all. I used to keep tarantulas. They don't bother me, but they're just everywhere, literally everywhere. It's so weird. It's like all the spiders have come out in the hot weather and been shagging, and then now, voila, baby spiders all over my house. The cats are loving it, might I add, because they like to chase them, which I don't like. I think they should be leaving them alone, but there we are. We've grown some crops. We got some carrots, some potatoes. Have we got anything we can plant in its place? Because I don't like leaving the crops empty, and I actually haven't bothered to go and buy any, I don't think. No, I didn't. We'll use these. We'll grow some more seeds. I should, realistically, go and buy some more. Right, let's, first of all, we'll go fill up the watering can. Fill the watering can. Oh. What did I just pick up then? Oh, wood. It must have been from when I was chopping those just now. Right, plant these seeds. Have you noticed sometimes my brain can't quite cope with doing two things at the same time? So I'll be waffling on and then all of a sudden my brain goes blank and I'm like, oh, what was I saying? Don't mind me. You can imagine how much editing I have to do for the other videos, can't you? Because I have to edit out all these moments where I trip over my words, or I have a complete brain blank moment and just stop altogether and I'm not saying anything. Honestly. I give myself a lot of work to do, that's all I can say. Right. Good morning, chicken lickings. Where on earth is Robin? Oh yeah, it's festival day, so she's not going to be there. Rude, if you ask me. You know, going to a festival on my dime, on my time. You couldn't get away with that anywhere else. They've already started up putting all the bunting and stuff around my town. Because we have like a summer festival every year, but it's not for another like. No, I'm gonna have to work this out on my hands. Hold on. June. So halfway through June, July, August, September. 3.5 months away. It's ridiculous. I'm not quite sure why they need to put everything up now, but. I don't think I'm going to go to the Easter egg hunt because, quite frankly, I'm very much sick of seeing what's-her-face, Abigail, win every single time. No matter how fast I think I am, she always wins. And yes, I'm salty about it, and I reserve the right to be. I think I've managed to beat her once on that flipping egg hunt. Gets me very annoyed. So. Into the mines, we need iron. There was also something else to do in the mines, wasn't there? Is it on here? Initiation. Oh yeah, kill 10 green slimes. And then reach level 40, which is I'm probably not going to do that right now. Probably not. But we will try and get some of those slimes. Oh, it's those stupid bugs. I hate those bugs. Anyone else who plays get really annoyed with those flipping bugs. Okay, right. We don't need the sword. Just chop the boulders. Oh, and I'm gonna have to activate them by walking past as well. Quick, try and kill them all before they turn into flying ones. And that one, and that one. Get it, get it, get it. No, down there, you silly thing. Oh my god. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. We're not doing that. The only frustrating thing with playing on a tablet is it's very hard to direct her where to go. Never mind. It's fine. All is fine. The other ones haven't got far enough along to cocoon themselves. So that's cool. What are you doing on there? Get down. Wait. Get down. You'd think they would be tired after having a mad 5 not so long ago, but no. Very crazy. Woo! Nearly knocked my table over. If you're ever thinking about getting a Sphinx, anybody, just bear in mind that they are actually insane. And I love them for it, but some people, I imagine, probably couldn't cope with the amount of energy that these little creatures have. It's crazy. But they are like the most cuddliest cats ever as well. They love to cuddle. Oh, is that a green slime I spy down there? Yes. Oh, there's one over there as well. Time for some... Oh, we're running out of energy, you know. It's a good job I bought those baguettes, isn't it? I could just eat a baguette right now. I'm starving, but it's like... Time are we on? Oh no! The green mist has descended. In come the bugs. Right, we're just going to stand here, quickly eat one of them, and then quickly switch back to the sword. And we're just going to stay still because they're going to come from every flippin' angle. Go away! Okay, I fear we have bitten off more than we could chew right now. Oh no. Why is there so many? Oh, come on now. This is taking the mick a bit. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh my god. Why is there so many? Normally, even with the green mist, there isn't this many. It was because I was slagging them off, innit? That's what it is. I open my mouth and now the game's like, alright then. Let's go. And another one. Right, I'm still going to stand here. Thing is, I find with these, if you move around when they're coming in like that, they tend to manage to get around you and get you. Whereas if you just stand still and let them come to you, I find, personally, it just works a whole lot better. And same with the slimes. I kind of just... Oh, didn't turn around quick enough then. I kind of just sit there and let them come to me. And I've tried a million times blocking to stop them from hitting me, and it doesn't frickin' work! Right, so our inventory's full, so we're gonna have to leave, because I'm not gonna be able to pick anything else up. What did we get? Nothing interesting. And no geodes, so no iron. Boo! What we'll do instead then is we'll go down and try and get some of the leeks that grow in the meadowy bit. I don't know what that bit's called. I forget. What's it called on the map again? Is it? It's down here, isn't it? What's that called? I don't know. We'll have a look when we go there. I forget. Brain like a sieve, me, honestly. Let's go. Right, so we have a little rice seed. Oh my god, I forgot to water the cat again. Oopsie. We'll put in that and that. We need to... I feel like we need to save a potato. I think. I'm not sure. But we'll save it anyway, just to be on the safe side. Put that in. Is that the ancient seed? The artifact that's supposed to be rare that I just seem to keep getting in all of my playthroughs, like, really easy. Not to brag or anything, like... I think that Concerned Ape has made it less of a rare item. He must have, because I keep getting it constantly. Right. Keep them. Keep them. Put them in there for safekeeping. Safekeeping, safekeeping. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that, but I'll keep it on me. Oh, are you taking yourself to bed? One of the cats is tucking themselves in under my duvet. So cute. That's not been fun though. Having two very cuddly cats in this weather that sleep in the bed under the duvet, like right next to me. I felt really mean, but I had to kick them out the other day. Not actually kick them, by the way. I just want to clarify. But I had to like chuck them out the room and lock them out because I was overheating. Because they've got no fur. It's just like sweat on sweat on sweat. Bless them. They were giving me the stink eye all the next morning, I must say. Never mind, eh? Oh, it's spring onions, not leeks. Why did I think they were leeks? Right, there's one down here. It's locked. I know. I can't remember when we get the key. I think we get it off Gunther. The, Gunther is he is the, library / museum guy, isn't he? I think ooh, that was hidden, wasn't it? Pick up all these little bits and bobs. Yes, thank you, please. But yeah, I think it would be quite a fun idea to play some different games as well. Like, say, on an actual like live stream where then we can have a proper chit chat. People can comment on whatever, yeah, and yeah, probably chit chat. Because then we can play some different games. There's a few I've got my eye on at the moment. I like I don't like horror because I don't like when things make me jump. I'm very jumpy. Can't cope with that. It's funny to play, I'm sure, for anyone else to like watch me or listen to me play, because like I say, I'm very jumpy. However, I do not enjoy it because of the fact that I am so jumpy. But yeah, I like creepy. Do you know what I mean? So not necessarily like full of jump scares, but a bit of a creepy aura about them. Does that make sense? And there's a few I've got my eye on. Or things that are just like, I don't know, like interesting. I like games that are set up like this, like Stardew, that look like this, you know, all pixelated and stuff. I like things like that. I like things where you have to try and like kind of solve something. Although I will say, despite the fact that I think I come across as intelligent to people because I know a lot of like stupid little facts, I'm a bit of a dumbass when it comes to puzzles. I'm not quick off the mark like that, you know. I retain a lot of info, but I'm not quick off the mark like that. But I kind of like it because it's challenging. Do you know what I mean? I do. Even if I'm a bit crap at them. Right, we'll go to bed because we can't go and do anything because the friggin' festival. But yeah, I love games like that. Even if it takes me a month of Sundays just to figure out what I've got to do. Because it's satisfying as hell when you actually figure it out. It's like, oh, that was what it was supposed to be. So I'd love to play some of those with you guys. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Yay! We got an achievement for creating the silo. Love getting a good achievement. Right, how much water do we have? Oh, I've still got to go down to the pond. I swear that cat's locked themselves in again. Stop! If you didn't mess with the door, you wouldn't lock yourself in. She like bangs into the room like a bailiff with the door and then wonders why she can't get back out again because the door swings like too far shut. I did have one of those little wedgie door stoppers, but one of the cats nicked that and I don't know where it is. Honestly. Oh, I've not got the watering can selected. They're like naughty children. I have to put them on a timeout. Not that they would stay there, but still. Right. I want to have a look and see if we have the crafting... Put teeth back in. The crafting recipe for the stairs. I'm determined to get these undies. And to be quite honest, if I can do it without having to be up Marnie's butthole, that would be ideal. Because I don't know about anyone else, I kind of forget Marnie exists half the time until all of a sudden I've ran out of like straw or hay for the animals, and then all of a sudden I remember that she's actually part of the game. No. That would be a no. We don't have them yet. Gutted. What do I have to do to get them? Maybe go in the mines a bit more? Which is fine, we can do that. We can go in the vines some more. The vines? The mines. My god, my brain's not working. What's new? Right. So. We'll get rid of that stone and that wood out of the inventory, so we've got a bit more room in the inventory. Sell 2 of those eggs, and on the way to the mines, I'll drop off one of those eggs, because I'm pretty certain we need one of those for the crafts room. Is it the crafts room? In the community centre. I know which room I'm thinking of. I can't remember if it's the crafts room or not. So we'll do that on the way to the mines. I always wonder if there's something in that. No, just sit at the desk. At the desk. The picnic table even. Words are hard, okay? Look at Tim just doing his little bobbing up and down there. Right. Oh, I forgot to bring the potato. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed with myself. Never mind. There we go. There's one thing crossed off. Right. To the mines! I would like some iron, please. What computers would you guys recommend for something that's not going to be like too ridiculously expensive, but will still be, you know, good for... Is that a box behind Lionel's thingy? Is that like a hidden thing, or is that something I can't get to? Behind his tent, look, there. Can you see? I wonder if we can get to that. No, doesn't seem like it. But there's one behind there as well. Or is that just like decor? Is there anything in there? It doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna try swinging the axe, perhaps? No. Okay. I had to check. But yeah, because like, I've never actually bought a full-on PC for myself. Like, my dad was really into PCs and stuff. Like, when I was a kid, he built one, but we're talking about, well, when I was a kid, between the age I would have remembered him doing that was like 1995, 96, and then like 2000 and, I don't know, 3 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I remember him building his own, which was quite cool, really. He just taught himself. My dad's one of them who will just teach himself how to do things randomly. He taught himself how to play guitar as well. He just gets these ideas in his head and goes off and does it. It's quite funny, really. But whenever my dad was on the computer when we were kids, we used to know that you could get away with quite a lot. So what we would do is we would wait until he was on his PC, And then we'd start asking him for like money to nip down the shop and get sweets. And he'd just kind of like, it'd take ages for him to answer you because he wouldn't even realise you were there. He'd be concentrating that hard. He wouldn't realise that you were talking to him. And then he'd kind of just go, yeah. Just to get us out of his hair so he can tinker around with whatever it was he was messing with. It's quite funny, really. It's very much one of those that has to have a project on the go, if that makes sense. I think that's why I now, as an adult, get really sort of like into one specific thing for a while. Like, I'll get really into a hobby and it'll be all consuming, like that's all I want to do for a bit, and then I'll get really into something else. And yeah, I just have to have a hobby, like almost like an obsession hobby. What are you doing, you stupid bloody thing? Now look what you've done. You let the bug out. This is what I mean. I need a mouse and all that lot, and it would be so much easier. And keys, little arrows, rather than just tapping on the screen, because she doesn't go where I want it to. It's very annoying. And I don't even want to hear a good workman never blames their tools, all right? I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. I did and ah about building my own. However, I don't know if it'd be much cheaper than just buying it ready built and then not having to, you know, go through the whole process of doing it, because it's great for people who have the space, and it would be amazing to be able to do it and, you know, spend the time doing it and make it a whole little project for myself. However, the only problem I've got is that not making my energy very much higher? No, it is. It's getting it up there. The only problem I've got is with having the cats and with having kids, there's nowhere safe to put things whilst I'm in the process of building it. Does that make sense? And obviously Rome was not built in a day. You cannot get those things built, you know, super quickly. Not when you've got a million other things you have to do in the day as well. So I kind of feel like, as much as I would love to do it, if I had the room and like had a spare room or something in the house where I could say, you know, no one goes in there, no cats allowed, no kids allowed, I just don't feel practically like it's a good idea. So I'm feeling like buying just one ready-made would be better for me. But yeah, I don't know. I know that it's supposed to be a teeny bit cheaper to build yourself. And obviously the satisfaction of saying, I built this myself. But again, for lack of space, lack of time, and all of the above, probably be better just buying one outright, wouldn't I, really? That's ready-made. I don't know. I'm going to have to consider it. Feel free to fire off any opinions on that one, by the way. I would like to hear anyone's opinions on that one who's like either built one before or, you know, prefers to buy. Yeah, do you know what? No, I'm not going down there. I can't be doing with those bugs anymore. No, I'm gonna have to, because look, we've nearly reached the next sort of thingy level. Divider level, would you call it, maybe? Get down there before they turn into cocoons. That's it. Let's try not to let any... Oh, well, 2 of them have already gone, and I have a feeling you're going to as well. Damn it! I do not like these. To be fair, though, they are nowhere near as bad as the... What are they called? Those flying lizard-looking things in the skull caverns. Oh, those get me so bad. And they come from nowhere. What, like 1 minute you'll be gladly just mining along, next minute, oh my god, that's up my butt. And now there's 10 of them. Very disconcerting, actually. Right, come on now. We need a better sword. That's what we need. We need a better sword. And we need better shoesies that provide a bit more protection. I don't know how that works, but apparently it does. Shoesies equals protection. Way! Ladders. Yay! I was right. Look at that. We got a new sword. So how does that fare? You received a steel small sword. How does that fare compared to what we have? So at the moment we have a rusty dull old sword, 2 to 5 damage. Now we have 48 damage at +2 speed. Cool. Excuse me. Right. Oh, can we get in the Ah, yes, we can get in the Adventurers Guild. So that means we got enough slimes. Yay! I just accidentally smacked the pop filter. Can I sell him the rusty sword? I can, and I can sell him the bugs. Bug meat, there we go. You can have that. We'll sell those to you. You can have those. Aren't you a lucky boy? So here is our monster eradication goals. Help us to keep the valley safe. So we've already done 15... excuse me. 15 out of 1,000 slimes. Goody. Is it Dougie? I think a Dougie is those little things that come up out the ground, isn't it? I'm not talking to you. You're grumpy and I don't like you. Right. Time for bed. Let's make our way back. I'm not sure how I would set out the lives if I start doing lives, you know, when I've got a better setup. I'm not sure how I would do them as far as like what I could have in replacement of a face cam, because I feel like if it's just the game alone, I don't know if that would do very well. I know obviously there's people that do like VTubers, but I don't have the money to pay someone to set me up a little VTuber guy. So yeah, that's probably a no-go right now. It's not something I'd write off completely for the future. And I don't know if it's something I could figure out how to do myself once I had a decent computer. Probably would take a long time to work it out, I'm sure. But I do like figuring things out. I like to DIY stuff quite a lot, like I did with my, you know, my animation of of the void blinking. Not a very in-depth animation, I must say. I'm working on something a little more in-depth. But I wanted to do it myself because, I don't know, I'm just a bit of a... I think I'm a bit, what do they call it? The nice way to say it is frugal. I think the harsh way to say it would be a cheapskate. You gotta be, though, in this economy. So I don't know how I would do it, unless I just put the drawing... I've got hiccups so bad. It's because of that Diet Coke I've just opened. Maybe I could put the drawing just in the corner or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to try and figure that out, I suppose, when I actually have a chance to play around with how you actually... Did I just see we can make staircases now? Yes! Yeah, we'll have to play around with it, I think. When I get the when I get a better setup, which won't be anytime soon, unfortunately. But when I do, I like to plan ahead for these things. I will have to then, I suppose, just kind of tinker with it and see how it all works, because I've never gone live on YouTube, so I don't know how it works, but I'll mess around with it and see. I'm sure I'll work it out. And there's always how-tos on YouTube. People are always posting how-tos for this stuff, which is great. Like quite a lot of like the editing and stuff like that. I learned how to do it through some helpful person from like 4 years ago who's posted either something on Reddit or something on YouTube on how to do it. It's great. I love those people. They are lifesavers. But yeah, anyway, I think that'll be us for today, considering we have now gotten to the end of the day and we are on 45 minutes near enough of me waffling. So yeah, if you've listened along all the way to the end, I appreciate you very, very much. Hopefully you've had a nice little bit of chill time. You've enjoyed listening to me talk absolute crap. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications on to join the Cult of Void, because why would you not want to do that? I ask with prying eyes. Oh, my mouse has turned itself off. I was just trying to wake it back up. Whatever it is you're doing for the rest of the day, I hope you have a really good rest of your day. Goodbye.